Once upon a time, in a quaint South African village, there lived a girl named Amahle. She shared a cozy home with her mother, Zanele, as her father had passed away long ago. One bright morning, brimming with excitement, Amahle announced her intention to visit her friend Thandi. Her mother frowned, her brow furrowed with concern. Amahle, you mustn't go out. Stay home and do the dishes and wash your clothes while I'm away, she warned, her voice stern but filled with love. Amahle pretended to understand, but as soon as her mother left, she could hardly contain her joy. Ignoring her mother's instructions, she dressed quickly and set off on her adventure. As she walked, Amahle admired the cheerful chirping of the birds and the warmth of the sun. However, unbeknownst to her, a sinister figure lurked in the shadows, a strange man hiding in the bushes, watching her every move. He was the son of a wicked witch named Nomvula, and he had a dark purpose. He was on the hunt for a new victim. Suddenly, a noise interrupted Amahleh's blissful thoughts. At first, she dismissed it as the rustling of leaves, but soon the sound of footsteps grew closer. Panic surged through her as she turned to see the menacing figure approaching her, his intentions clear. Heart pounding, she quickened her pace, but he was relentless. "Amahle, you will make a fine sacrifice for my mother," he taunted, as he chased her through the woods. Just when she thought she might escape, he cast a spell, and her feet became rooted to the ground. Despair washed over her as she realized she couldn't move. In an instant, darkness enveloped her, and she succumbed to unconsciousness. When Amahle awoke, she found herself in a dark, eerie hut. A chill ran down her spine as she noticed Nomvula, the witch, sitting nearby with a cruel smile. "Welcome, dear child. I've been waiting for you," she cackled, her eyes gleaming with malice. "Soon, you will become my feast." Amale's heart sank. "Please, I'm just a girl. Let me go home. My mother is waiting for me," she pleaded. But the witch only laughed, relishing Amale's fear. Tears streamed down Amale's face as she thought, "If only I had listened to my mother." Just like Amahle, we all face choices that can lead us down unexpected paths. If you're enjoying this tale of bravery and adventure, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Your support helps us bring more captivating stories to life. And if you want to join us on this journey, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a story. Suddenly, thunder rumbled outside, and rain began to pour. Desperate to escape, Amahle attempted to flee, but Nomvula's magic held her fast. Sitting helplessly, she remembered her home and her mother's love, which fueled her determination. As Nomvula approached with a gleaming knife, a surge of courage filled Amahle. In a moment of desperation, she pushed the witch into the fire, igniting chaos in the hut. Seizing her chance, she bolted for the door, which miraculously swung open. Outside, the rain pelted her as she ran blindly through the woods, her heart racing. She stumbled upon an old, abandoned hut and, though frightened, decided to seek shelter there for the night. Exhausted, she fell into a deep sleep. The next morning, Amahle continued her journey through the forest, but her hope began to wane. She wandered for hours, growing weaker and hungrier, when she finally encountered an old man. At first, fear gripped her heart, but his kind eyes reassured her. "Don't be afraid, young girl. I won't harm you," he said gently. Amahle shared her harrowing tale of escape from Nomvula's clutches, and the old man, moved by her plight, offered to help her find her way home. With gratitude in her heart, Amahle followed him through the dense forest. When they arrived in her village, chaos erupted. Her mother and the villagers had been searching frantically for her. As soon as her mother spotted Amahle, she rushed forward, embracing her tightly. "Oh, my sweet girl, I was so worried," her mother exclaimed, tears of relief streaming down her face. Amahle clung to her mother, vowing never to disobey her again. She had learned a valuable lesson about listening to those who care for us. From that day on, Amahle and her mother grew closer, sharing stories and laughter, while the memory of Nomvula faded into a cautionary tale of bravery and love.